So you're in a small town and you want to start a music scene around the type of music you like. What's the best way to go about that? Let's talk about that right now. This is Share the Knowledge. This is the Share the Knowledge podcast for DJs. 1 2 1 2, what's going on? It's your boy DJ TLM, and you're tuned into the Share the Knowledge podcast for DJs. Like I said, I'm your host DJ TLM, and this is my Q&A show for DJs. I try to answer as many DJ-related questions as possible, just to add some value to the DJ community. If you're new to my podcast, and if you're new to me, I've been DJing for 27 years. I'm originally a hip-hop DJ, but I play all sorts of styles now. I've organized events. I've been a tour DJ for an artist for the last 21 years. I've done a lot of shows, a lot of gigs, and I just try to show things from my perspective. And at the same time, I try to learn not just from the questions I receive, but also from the stories that you tell me. In the comments section on my YouTube channel, djtlmtv, in emails, on social media, I'm DJ TLM everywhere. So I have a couple of questions, and I'm going to get into that first question right now. That question is, do you have any tips on building a music scene in a small town? I've talked about this on many occasions. I still believe one of the best ways to build when you're just starting from zero, and you have to start to hopefully build up, create a fan base for yourself. And maybe you're in a small town where not a lot of people are into your music, or at least there are not a lot of parties where your type of music is played. Or even if they have those parties, it's hard for you to get into that scene, into the network, because there's already a lot of DJs there. You don't know any of those DJs. It's not always easy. Of course, networking will help, but if you're a newer DJ and you don't have a resume yet, it could still be pretty hard to get in there, even if you start to network. So I believe one of the best things any DJ can do, if you want to start your own lane or build your own fan base, or more importantly, just get the chance to gain experience, you should organize your own events. Now, you need to look at this as something very small. So I'm not talking about organizing events in clubs where you can hold like hundreds of people. No, that's already way too big. You have to really take it extra small. So I think the best case scenario is to try and find a bar where they do have like a sound system, or maybe even they have a DJ play there sometimes, but maybe not. But just a bar that doesn't hold a lot of people. If the bar has a small dance floor, that's perfect, of course. But basically, that's what you want, like something that could hold maybe 50 people, maybe a little bit more, but something that will feel very cozy when you have like 30 people in there. That way you can start by just having an event where you just have your friends and maybe a couple of people that you know or are familiar with that would like the style of music you play. Invite those people, have a blast, and take it from there. Hopefully after that first one, you can get your friends to spread the word and get more people to come to the next event. But this is not something that's going to build really fast. You just have to start doing it. But even if you can create a place where the 50 people in your town who like the style that you play can come because they currently don't have a place to go, if your event is the place where they can come, that is still a great way to start building your own little scene and fan base. But like I said, the most important thing is you get the chance to play in front of people, which is invaluable. You can practice at home all day, but playing in front of people is something that is just, that's the thing that's taking it to the next level. Even if you practiced all day for months or even years at home, it's not the same thing as playing in front of people. And it doesn't have to be a large crowd. Playing in front of 10 people when you're only used to playing at home is already a big change. But playing in front of like 30, 40 people or 20 people you don't know, different ball game. So if you get the opportunity to host an event like that once a month, maybe more, but once a month at least, and you guys can get together, and over time, if it's a cool vibe, more people should want to come. And once you have your first couple of events, you can also make sure you record your mixes, your live performances. You take photos, you shoot some video, you can post that and hopefully find people who like that music as well within the area. Now, if you do this with, for instance, Facebook, you can actually target people within your area who like a certain style of music to make sure that they now know that there's an event where their type of music is being played. That's a great way to do it. I mean, we had to do it just with flyers and word of mouth back in the days, but now you have things like targeted advertising, which really changes the game as well. But if you're in a small town, make sure you get that word of mouth going. I would definitely start there. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to check out my full podcast episodes, make sure you check the link in the description box down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.